Hello, 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 hello. This is Jaden Max. Hello, hello. Testing, 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 testing. Hello, Luke. I am your father. You must avenge my death, Simba. This is CNN. Hello, welcome to another Community Spotlight with Sasha Burrell. Hello, I'm back, and if you've been following me on Twitter, and hopefully you... Oh, that's new. Okay, I'll take a look at that in a moment. Yeah, if you've been following me on Twitter, and hopefully you do, uh, you probably have read about the fact that my old headset kind of bit the dust at the hands of JL, our resident monster. And so I took a week off from recording, and now I am back on with a new headset, and it's pretty nice. It was on sale at eBay, so pretty nice headset for less than I paid for my last set, so that's pretty cool. Been messing around with some of the settings. It's kind of hard to tell exactly how well this is recording. This one has a few more settings to it, and it has a monitor. I can actually hear myself speak now. So hopefully it allows me to be able to better adjust my settings on the fly as I go. It's not really on the fly settings because settings I can't fix or change, but at least it doesn't do anything about the recording. Oh, by the way, I forgot to introduce this place. This is new, and it's kind of a secret, kinda. I mean, anybody can see this from outside looking into the water because it's well lit up. But this is my tunnel. It's my new tunnel. It actually leads to the UnNamed Server subway station. I just wanted an easy way to get down here. This is the subway tunnel. I forget who. I don't know. I don't think I ever knew who built this. But this goes to our original spawn town. Goes way down there. It's a long trip, pretty long. But I wanted to build this tunnel just so I have a safe and quick and easy way to get here. I can also use it to get way up here to the Nether portal. See? So no walking through zombie-infested wilderness. Actually, it's a nicely well-lit road at this point. But this is just a way to do it in style. Yeah, in style. I really do like having this monitor where I can hear myself now. But here's what I'm doing right at this moment. On the other side of this wall, there's actually nothing there at this point. It's just a staging area right now for me to do some redstone work, and I don't even know if I put any. I got eggs. Oh, that's right. I walked through. I walked through the chicken pen earlier while I was doing my sound testing. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be. Let me see. I need to within this little bitty space put in my piston doors. Basically, it's going to be what's called a Jeb door. I'm guessing it's named after Jebs. And it's going to be a door that when it's all said and done, it's going to actually come in flush with the front here. You won't be able to see it. As far as anybody else coming in and out of the subway is going to know, there's not even a door there unless they watch this video, and then they'll know everything. But it's just going to look like that. And then there's going to be a semi-hidden button that someone can press and open the door, and they will be out and into my tunnel, and they can take this right straight to the basement of my house. Yeah. Did I think this through? Oh, well, it'll work out. It'll work out, I'm sure. By the way, I apologize if this is sounding a bit peaky. To me, in the monitor, it is sounding a little peaky right now. I adjusted my recording levels down, but who knows? I think this headset. Okay. I got a Turtle Beach headset. It's a PX22. It says it's registered by Major League Gaming, whatever that means. And I do notice it has its own amplifier, so it seems to be boosting the sound quite a bit. The one complaint I had with my old headset was that it often seemed like the sound was too low. So this one, that shouldn't be a problem. Instead, I gotta be careful and adjust it and make sure it's not too loud. It might help to not have it so close to my mouth. The last set, I almost had to eat the mic in order to be picked up by it. This set seems to be pretty good. I could probably adjust a little bit away. Let me try that and see how that works. Hello, can you still hear me? Hopefully that sounds okay. I usually don't like to do that in the midst of recording. But yeah, so this tunnel, I've been working on it all week while not recording. It's a nice little, it's something I've been wanting to do ever since I got here. I've done it before in my single player world, had an underwater tunnel similar to this. I like it because, you know, you can get out. It makes good use of the space. It gives some, I don't know. I just wanted to do it. In my single player world, I have a tunnel here that actually leads to my livestock farms. This one having good, easy access to the rest of the town is pretty cool. Let me show you what it looks like out here to look into the water and see it. By the way, that little shack over there, Michael Max has been playing on the server a little bit. I told her I was going to build a fishing hut out there, but I guess she decided to not to wait and is building her own little house. Almost looks kind of like a Paul Soares Jr. style cozy cottage. But anyway, this is what the tunnel looks like from the outside. I put a couple of kind of support rings over there where it's suspended above the ground at that little section there, just to make it look architectural. Over here, this part of the tunnel is actually setting directly onto the ground, so I didn't put any support or anything under it. And what is this? Oh yeah, just some stuff while I was digging out the tunnel just to store some things so my pockets were getting full. And you can see it goes under there. You can see where the tunnel goes under. So anybody walking across the bridge might be able to get like just a slight glimpse of the tunnel there. I tried not to interrupt any of this landscape. I wanted it to look kind of good looking down, so it's plenty lit up. And I just kind of wish Minecraft allowed you to see through glass into water a little more better than you can. I got some lag there. I don't want to walk into the lava. But anyway, that's enough of the tunnel talk. I'm going to get my redstone together. We're going to work on the entrance to that. And while we do that, there's some news about the server that I'm going to share a bit of. And some news about, you know, what this means for the future of this channel. But let me go and get some stuff out. I'll be right back. Hearing the sound of my voice. And putting some eggs away. Oh, by the way, this is something I rigged up here in order to make sure I continually have chickens in here, even when I kill some, without overpopulating the chicken pen. By putting a pressure plate in front of a dispenser, whenever the chickens step onto it, it shoots an egg out. When they step on, then they have to step off in order for the egg to shoot. That way, when there's only a few chickens in here, every once in a while, chickens kind of tend to go in and out of this corner a lot, so they tend to step on it. So as long as I keep putting eggs in there, I'm continually having eggs shoot out into the pen until the pen gets so full the chickens don't have any place to walk, at which point they never get off. What the hell? That lag. Anyway, at which point they never get off of that pressure plate. So once that happens, it stops shooting eggs, and I don't get overpopulation. So pretty cool stuff, so to speak. By the way, I'm getting ready to move on. I can't put any eggs in there, huh? Let me put some in there. All full of eggs. There we go. So we're going to go down, start this door on. While we're doing this, let me let you in on some stuff that's going on. I have been watching a lot of some YouTube videos. We talked about how it seems like YouTube kind of has chilled a little bit, but it seems like people are coming back. I've been watching some Mumbo Jumbo this week. So I've watched a little bit to get some redstone pointers, and I tried out a door design that he had on his channel, and for some reason I just couldn't get it to work down there. So I'm doing this jet door, which I found off another channel. If I can remember, I'll put that channel in the description. The person who posted it is not a big professional YouTuber. They don't have a whole lot of subscribers, so check them out. Maybe you'll like them. But that's what I'm going to put down in here. But in terms of what's going on, I do like the fact that Hermitcraft is still going. I think I'm going to watch more of their videos. Minecraft doesn't seem to have anybody recording from there. And who else doesn't have anybody recording from there? Us. We don't have anybody recording from here. So The unnamed server community is actually going through a bit of a think about what we're going to be doing here in the future. Let me see, how am I going to put this jib door in here? I think I'm going to want these. I want these, though I don't want these now. I made that error. By the way, everything I got in my pockets is all you're going to need for this. I'm going to put three, actually more than three. Oh, I don't have enough pistons for this. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I wasn't thinking about the fact that I need like 2 layers of all these pistons I need. But that's okay, because I thought, oh, yep, I got it right over here. And did I bring, yep, I brought extra stuff to make more pistons. Let me see how many pistons I'm going to need before I start trying to make some more. By the way, you might hear JL, he's sitting here sucking on his milk drinker, drinking his milk. I'm definitely going to need 1, 2, 3, and then for the T flip-flop for 5 more pistons. I'm going to make 6 just to make sure. Oh, and they all have to be sticky piston. I didn't bring any stickiness with me. Let me check my pocket again. I think I got... there it is. There's some stickiness. I had it in my pocket the whole time. How did I miss that? Anyway, what I was saying, if I can remember what I was saying, the unnamed server, we're going through a bit of soul searching in terms of where we are right now. The problem we have is a lot of our members have actually gone on to do work on other servers, and so you notice that I haven't been doing a whole lot of co-op on the unnamed server, and there's kind of a question about whether or not the server needs to continue. And I want to make 6 more. How did I not make 6? Because I'm almost out of wood. I only need 5. I think I can get away with 5. So that's what we're going to do. Anyway, what was I saying? The unnamed server is, we may end up having to go and, well, it's pretty much decided. The unnamed server is going to end soon. It was a good run, and I'm going to I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss these guys, miss these friends. Because once the unnamed server community ends, I mean, we're still are going to be able to communicate. I believe we're going to still have our Skype chat, and be able to talk, and maybe get together for some collaborations in the future. But all that's kind of iffy. And so, if I sound like I might be choking up a little bit, getting a little emotional, it is kind of emotional to say goodbye to servers, goodbye to friends that you've made. Not to say that my time making these videos is ending, by no stretch of the imagination. I'm going to continue to record videos. I'm going to continue to record not from the unnamed server, but from the Deadcraft server, which I started that build series there, and I'm going to continue doing the Cozy Cottage tutorial, though I may not actually even continue it from the Deadcraft server. I might continue it from the other various locations in which I built my cottage, including here and my single player world. But let me see, how do I need to, because now, okay, to explain what I've done here, this is basically the door assembly that is necessary to have this work. You got the pistons here. These pistons are going to push the pistons and these blocks out. They're going to come up and fill that space in there, and that will close that door. So what I got to do now is actually put in everything I need to get this thing actually running. And that means, oh, okay, Lee. That means kind of cutting out some of these blocks and making space for me to get up top and do the wiring. And we're going to do that. I guess instead of the stone brick there, I could have used cobblestone for that. Especially since I'm going to generate some cobblestone right here. I don't know exactly how much space I got to use in here before I reach the roof. I don't need a lot. Actually, should do it here. And then I got to drop this ceiling down there, like that. There we go. I can just walk across. Now then cut this out. There we go. Might need to put some torches in here just to keep things from spawning. But this is basically a door assembly minus the redstone. It's just, oops, just redstone from here on out. Let me replace that. Let's take out this stone. There. And you guys know me. I'm a redstone noob, so if it's not simple. Now, the one I looked at from Mumbo Jumbo is completely flush and hidden, which is why I wanted to use that one. This one, you're going to still see these pistons on the side, but it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be like an ugly eyesore or anything like that. And it's very compact. Like this would not work at my cozy cottage because I don't have the clearance space up here to wire it up. But this is much more compact than what I have at the cozy cottage. It's just a matter of putting in, you see how I got the redstone here, repeater, 2 clicks there, and that will get it started here. And then other than that, it's just a matter of powering this thing up, and it should be good to go, if I'm not mistaken. Now for power, I'm going to do my regular button T flip-flop thing that I tend to do. The T flip-flop design that I'm going to use, and I kind of want to test this, but I was so eager to try out this headset. I haven't tested this yet, but I believe this is going to work. Let me clear this out just to make sure this can get set up. I think that light might be good enough for there, but not for there. Okay. Hold on. JL is trying to give me something here. He's all good and taken care of now. He's still on my lap, but I'm going to have to put him to bed soon. But in the meantime, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put in this T flip-flop. This T flip-flop I like because it should be multi-directional. I should be able to put this in. My regular T flip-flop design doesn't quite work in this. Well, it doesn't work in all applications. Thank you for Drakey for showing it to me. But it pretty much only works it definitely only works when facing from west to east. It doesn't work in any other configuration. So it can take up a lot of space in my line when, like in the case of my garden, I have to have it pointed in a different direction entirely. This one should be able to work regardless of what direction I have it faced, provided I can put the pistons in the right spot. And basically, this is the first piston. I'm going to put my redstone block in front of it, like that. And then we're going to put another piston actually on top of it going up. There we go. And a redstone block on top of it. That's going to be my out. And then what I haven't put on here yet is this lovely torch that's going to set on top of here. There. So there we go. That's the input output. I'm going to put my button. I'm going to put my wood button here. There we go. Huh? Did that work? There's a bit of a delay on that. I wasn't expecting such a delay. And maybe, I thought I could do it this way. I hadn't actually tested it before, but it looks like that's not actually going to work. Because it's not moving that block at all. No, it's not. So let me turn this around to the actual direction this is supposed to be facing. And I believe I can go through this wall a little bit. Let's try it this way. There we go. That's not right. We need to have this set right here. There we go. Now, when I do it, will it work? Cross your fingers. The block's still there. Let me try it again. It's not moving at all. Okay, I have to fix this. I have been trying to experiment. I had a new T flip-flop design ready to pull out, but it just wasn't working. I'm not sure if the video I saw was with an older version of Minecraft or what it was, but I just can't get it to work. So I've gone back to my flip-flop design that Drakey showed me, and it actually works pretty well in this setup here, even though it's a pretty compact space. I can actually just stick my piston right here in the floor, stick a block on top, another piston coming out here, and my redstone there. And this will actually work as is. There we go. The block's pushed out. And this is not only compact, but it's a very quick T flip-flop design. And so this is what I'm going to go with. And not quite what I had originally planned, but I think it'll work. Jay Hill over here sucking his milk down. Anyway, what I got to do now is have some redstone coming in. Oh, here, JL, come on. He's going to get on my lap. There we go. And I want my button. I'm going to have this button kind of hidden off up in this corner. Though anybody watching this video, of course, is going to see that it's up here. But I'm just going to stick it right up there, if I can. I thought I can. I think I can. I'm just going to stay right there. That may work. Actually, it may not. Let's see. We're going to be one block over from here. And so that means we're going to be... Where is that going to be? That's going to put us right on the other side, right there. That's going to be tricky in terms of running a redstone line. That would have been an easier place to run a redstone line from. Because that would have meant just putting redstone there. And me just getting up there and getting that on there. Let's see. What can I do here? Let's go to run. I'm going to go ahead and run this line here. And I believe I can do it this way. I'm going to stick a repeater up here just to be certain that this is going to make it all the way. I believe that's going to make it, but I don't like to count. So I'm going to stick that up there. I don't think this button's in the right spot. Or maybe it is. There we go. Okay, we're all connected. Let me do it again. Check where that block is. That didn't work that time. Why didn't it work that time? Okay, something's happened. Some redstone is up. Did that move that block? Oh, yes it did. Okay, I had that block. Oh, I'm so dumb. There we go. This should fix that up. Let's try that one more time. Okay, the block's right there. Let's try it again. No. And what I think is happening is this is not really tripping that line up the way I want it to. Let's bring this over here like that. Take that out. And we're going to put this block there. Run the line this way. And hopefully this will do it. Let me try it again. Is it the fact that this is coming up? Is that messing with it? Because now, if that comes up and that is powered, that shouldn't do it, should it? Okay, well, let's just push this out then. We'll push this out, oops, a little farther, like that. Because I think what's happening is this block is coming up while that redstone line is powered, and it's making it hold that block up there a little longer, and it only works if the tick is a really quick tick. If it holds that block up there too long, then it kind of defeats the purpose of the whole thing. And that should do it. Let's give it a try. There we go, it moved the block. So I think it was just having that redstone on top of that block was just holding it a slight tick longer. It's moving that block back and forth right now, which is what we want. I can kick it on this side too, and the block gets moved. There we go. So that's what we got. Now we got our power coming in and out. Now the next trick is to get this up here powered. That might actually be a bit of a trick to do. Let's get some more redstone out. Now I could take the line over on the other side of that wall and bring it up on top of there. That would be pretty easy to do. But in interest of keeping this kind of compact, it would be great if I can have this stay here. And have, there we go. And the door is closed up. Everything worked exactly how it should. I'm going to go ahead and fill in this so we can see how this tunnel should look. There we go. Go ahead and fill this side in. And so I come in on my cart. Doors closed. Get off. Press the button. And nothing happens. Okay, let's take a look, see what's going on. Is this still a case where because this is powered, it's not working how it should? Okay, this is more complicated than I had planned for this to be, but I went on ahead and built myself a tunnel, and we're going to bring this up and connect it, and it's all connected. It seems to be working. The door is now closed. So I am going to go ahead and take the extraordinary step of closing this off. Ugh, lag. There we go. And let's see, this is going to have to be replaced. There we go. Oh, there's a problem. Okay, here is what I feel might be the final rework. I just reconfigured this, brought the cobblestone up a little higher. I hope this will get it around activating that piston. Right now, the piston's deactivated, so I think it's going to work. Let's connect everything up there, and then we're going to test it, make sure this flip-flop is actually working the way it's supposed to. Will it? Ooh! I think it's working, and I think the problem is I jinxed myself by closing everything up before, so I left it open this time, but it seems to be working now. So, except, what the, oh, this is not a problem. Trust me, it's not a problem. Okay, so, this is the wall. This is what it looks like. To the average observer, it looks like just a wall. We got our subway station here, but those of us in the know, we come down, we press this button, my entrance opens up, I can come in, close it up so I don't get anybody just walking in, you know, and then I can get on my cart and head back to my house. And when I come back, this is what I find. So this is the finished product. A jeb door, almost completely hidden. It's still, you can still see some of it. It didn't quite go quite as planned. That's why I don't always build stuff in creative, because it doesn't always work out right. But I finally got it in. So that's what's important. Okay, but like I said, this video is not going to be my last one from the UnNamed server. I'm going to do at least one more, because I've been promising a certain somebody that I would build a fishing hut here, and I think I'm going to still do that. Let me put that button. I'm going to want a wood button over here, and then I'm going to put a stone button there. Do I got anything that I can use? I don't think that will work. Cobblestone won't work for a stone button. I'm gonna have to go get some smooth stone. I have to remember to bring back some smooth stone with me next time. But I'm confident that'll work. But there we go. I'm not sure if this is going to be my last video from the unnamed server. It probably won't be. I did promise a certain someone that I would do some recording. I would do a fishing hut. Though, considering she's building her own little house exactly where I was going to build my fishing hut, I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But I hope you continue to watch, continue to join. I know I got a lot of subscribers, a lot of my current subscribers added when I joined the unnamed server. When I first came to the unnamed server, I only had 11 subscribers at the time, only a few videos on my belt. And since then, I've really learned a lot about making these YouTube videos by being here on the unnamed server. It's been a great community to play with these guys. I hope we continue to play, continue to communicate with each other in the future. But as for right now, I'm going to sign off from this unnamed server. Hopefully not the last time. I think we're going to have one big get together to kind of blow the place up or something. But for right now, I'm going to say goodbye. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe. Look back, because I may end up still doing that fishing shack, maybe not. But anyway, this is Jaden Max on the unnamed server, and like always, I will play you again later. Goodbye.